how's it going, everybody? I am Big Brother 5000 and welcome back to more Master Detective Archives Rain Code. So, in the last episode, we talked to the clergyman and talked to this enthusiast, this nailman enthusiast. Apparently, he's been to every crime scene. He's always been the first one to each crime scene. He's very strange, but he's got a thing for the nailman, and my gosh. He's probably the most strangest out of the bunch. But, this fox must be the church's symbol.
Come on.
An otherwise fine atmosphere spoiled by a lame fox, a gargoyle would really tie the place together. Interesting. Cool. Can we get back here? We can't check the dolls. Even though I think that would be pretty beneficial to do. You have the same exact thing to say?
I'm sure.
Supposed to be a church symbol. Yep, say the same thing. Okay. Crazy. There's a thing over here. Always check. Call to memory with Vivia. That is kinda, it's just very strange to like, we just met these people. And yet we have these memories. Magnificent tree. Okay. This tree is big and majestic and all, but there's something unsettling about it.
It's true.
I think it's because of how twisted and distorted it is. Alright, we got detective points for that. Is that gonna be important? It's gonna be crazy if it is. But yeah, it's weird just having these random memories. The reward is remembering stuff that it doesn't even seem like it happened. I don't know. I haven't seen a single one of them, so they're probably pretty cool. I just don't know it yet. But yeah, secret club. Respect the secret club. His eyes. You people have seen the priest's eyes, because he's always squinting. As a result, there's a rumor among clergy members that anyone who sees his eyes will either become blessed or cursed. I think that's what it said. Wasn't fast enough.
Halara, I've been thinking. The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
Not necessarily. Do you have a forte that can fix that?
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for? Now, let's be swift.
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence. Where's the secret club?
Dude. Oh man. I like graffiti that's just simple, easy. It's very easy to yell out loud when amongst friends. Okay, I want to go this way.
I smell a mystery. I'm all hyped up.
Sure. I think we've talked to that guy before. Oh yeah.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault. It's open. Let's go inside.
Nothing's been touched for 6 months. Because they're too lazy. Okay. We're about to find out. Okay. Here we are. Looks pretty nice. Oh, you just pinned him right to the wall. This place is small. Okay. Yeah, Yuma, I think you should remove your hat when indoors. I mean, I wouldn't want to wear a soaked hat all over the place. Not if I didn't have to.
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here.
Probably. Think it has anything to do with that chalk outline on the wall?
The victim's name is Sugima Iho,
Okay.
an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe.
Okay.
The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out.
This place is small.
At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry. Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
So I think that's the problem, is the leaving part. That's the conundrum around locked mysteries, is that if it's locked from the inside, how'd the killer get out? Even if you did say that they're hiding somewhere, they still need to leave at some point. I'm imagining whenever the police bust in, but let's continue.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
Right, I haven't seen one for a while.
My forte is post-cognition, the power to see the past.
Oh my gosh, that's kinda handy.
However, it can only be used at murder scenes.
Right.
To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered.
That's still really handy.
Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective.
Yeah, that's pretty good, not gonna lie.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
Okay. When the body was first discovered, that's what they are able to see.
The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my postcognition. When it comes to my power,
Whoops. What'd you say?
the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger.
What'd you say? What I see is what actually was there. Okay.
When it comes to...
Oh, no.
Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
Yeah, just go for it.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence. It's similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind. But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing.
It's pretty handy, not gonna lie. It has its weaknesses, but it's still something.
On the
It's a
other
lot of
hand,
something.
my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry.
You're angry for me? Oh, okay.
Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
Afraid not, Shinigami. Afraid not.
Of course not.
Okay. Handy that. Okay, so we're probably gonna use that to refute a lot of stuff. We talk to the Shinigami when we're ready, not Halara.
What?
I'm investigating. Don't interfere. Look around the scene in the real world until I'm done using my post-cognition. Okay.
Post-cognition. I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
We were able to see others use their ability at one point. Can we not tap into their abilities? Like, I thought we were able to experience whatever the user was experiencing. from what like Poochie did, we were able to see the other's hearts, weren't we?
Well, do I have some good news for you?
And what would that be?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express? You know, when the other master detectives used their powers?
That's what I'm saying.
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
So she's not using it, she's just sitting there, or they're just standing there looking cool. I'll get it eventually. They're standing there posing, actually not doing anything.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence?
Yeah, it's what Myra uses for her ult.
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
That's pretty handy.
Wait, then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara?
Borrowing abilities, or sharing abilities, would be a pretty cool forte.
That's amazing! Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate.
Yeah, I would not to say, just being able to share them would be a cool forte, but I don't think that's maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
You must kiss someone to share their ability.
I don't think that's how it is, because with Poochie and Aphex, there's definitely no smooching going on there. So I think you're lying.
What? Kiss Halara?
Ha! I lied.
I know.
Oh, did you blush? Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara is a boy or a girl.
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active.
That's also wrong. We're wasting time.
That's it.
Okay, I can do that.
No, that's not how it worked the first time. What in the world? That's kind of weird. I wasn't like that the first time.
Halara.
Or maybe because now we're actually like officially sharing the ability. The first time we had a glimpse of it, but we didn't actually share the ability. I don't know.
Halara?
They're asleep.
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Well, we would like to concentrate too.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
Guys.
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
Afraid so. Let's just get it over with, please. I'd like to investigate.
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
I just made it up.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
Hold hands with me. Dang it. Do it now.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Just hold the hand.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
Thanks. The hand holding. Can we proceed?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
Great.
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular.
Oh, that's good.
I despise all of humanity equally.
Oh, fairness. That's always good.
I don't trust anyone, except the dead.
Well,
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive.
I was about to bring up the payment. It's quite a lot of money.
As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Well then, Halara, have I got news for you. I'm paying out of my ears for your cooperation. Now cooperate by holding my hand.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation.
Me and Yuma are on point. It's so funny.
You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
Consider it. Consider it.
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
Exactly. It's all business. Now put her there. Don't make it weird.
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago. Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Can you really see it?
That's right.
So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte.
It's not technically mine, I think.
Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you. But it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined.
Just chill for a moment. I'm taking in the scene.
Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all.
Oh, man.
This is quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
I think people are a lot more open to strange things if you show them that it's actually, like, working. But you broke the connection. So now I'm useless again. Just kidding. Examine around the counter. Glass on the counter. There's a glass on the counter. It has a thin layer of dust, so it could have been there since the incident. A key was in the glass at the time the body was discovered. If you want to investigate, we should use post-cognition. Right, got it. Okay, here we go. Hold my hand for a second. Hey, look at this. There's the key.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad I met you!
Inside the glass on the counter. Crazy. Oh, cool, we can still look around. How about the slot machine?
Yeah.
The slot machine is spotless. Looks like it was well taken care of. There's nothing here of interest. Seems that way. Let's check someplace else. Right. Alrighty. That's the map. Let's close. Slot machine. They're going now.
That's...
There's a slot machine here. It's been untouched for a while, so it's covered in dust. As far as I can tell, there are no traces that could lead to the crime.
Well,
If you're curious about the scene at the time of the discovery of the corpse, use post-cognition. Already did. Right, I'll give it a try. No, we won't, because I already did that. You just want to hold my hand. Admit it.
What a rich fragrance! How about a taste, Master?
I'm good. That's so funny. Now let's check around here. Okay, then. Let's use post-cognition and then come back and then... See, like, this is knocked over.
That's...
The chair's knocked over. Could this be evidence of a struggle between the victim and the culprit? I don't know about that. The culprit could have knocked it over on purpose to throw off the investigation. There's not much we can get from it other than the fact that it's knocked over. Let's check elsewhere. Right. Alrighty, how about the entrance?
The lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in, like at the clock tower.
It's not filled, is it? We had a...
But from the
Let's
looks
check.
of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Anything else? Alrighty. It is cool how you can see the kind of before and after. Alright, let go. Let's check it out.
That's...
The chairs are lined up neatly. Did someone rearrange the chairs after the incident?
Well,
Either the peacekeepers did, or either the peacekeepers did so, or the staff here did. Either way, it's not something to worry about. True, I'll check someplace else. Okay, how about the door now?
what does that mean?
When the body was discovered, this door was locked from the inside. There's no other way into or out of the room. In other words, it's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery. Things are heating up. Alrighty. That's it for this little corner. How about over here? No. We'll get to the body last. The roulette table. Hold my hand. Spooky. So yeah, they had these dolls again. Creepy.
That's...
There's a doll nailed to the roulette table too.
I see.
There's also a doll nailed here, right in the middle of the roulette wheel. The doll itself seems to be the same as the others. It doesn't seem to be anything noteworthy though. That is, in and of itself, sufficient knowledge. Let's check someplace else. Okay. This one. Was this moved during the incident? As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem related to the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check another place. Okay. That's it. Alrighty then. That is pretty neat. Its powers were very useful. I hope you live a long time. Not just because I hope you live a long time, but because your power is also very, very handy.
You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new.
What? Oh, the slots. You win any? I get distracted so easily. Alright, the vent. That is cool how it tells you when something is out of view. That is very handy. That is very cool. Post-cognition, though. So we're gonna just have to do that with everybody. Whoa.
a body. I see a body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's so quiet.
Alright, now this is a lot to work with. Okay.
Time for an investigation.
That's right.
Knew it.
Sure enough, the secret club has dolls nailed to the wall, too.
Yeah.
That must be the nail man's calling card. They're nailed into the wall seemingly at random, facing all directions. I can't find a pattern. There's nothing that can be connected to the culprit. Let's try checking someplace else. The body.
It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old. His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not too shabby.
Oh, there are marks on him. Signs that he was strangled.
He was strangled with rope too. Or just strangled. Let's not jump to conclusions, but I'm pretty sure that it's the same mark as the girl.
The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you noticed.
Thank you.
It's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. I'm such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
But why?
Okay. Interesting. One sec, guys. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Sorry about that. My dog was chewing on some things, and when I walked outside my room, there was like a table flipped over by the cats. So, yeah, you think that was funny, Shinigami? It was pretty funny. Everything looked like a crime scene. It's crazy. So the vent. Let's check the vent.
Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on. Which means it could be easily removed, right?
Yep.
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Well, that too, but you never know. Maybe I'm gonna climb... I'm gonna climb these post-cognition nails. There's a will, there's a way. I just have to believe harder.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult could probably pass through.
Yep. Slender adult, huh? I think that's about it. Yeah.
By the way, Yuma, did you notice the nail below the vent?
It looks like somebody's climbing up to get to there. Get to the
Below
vent.
The vent?
They're bent.
Huh, some of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Or maybe somebody was climbing.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Another reason?
You're not gonna tell us though, even though we already know. It's a mystery labyrinth
I
stuff.
think that's about it.
Okay. Investigation. I think we've checked just about everything. Got anything to say?
I have to say, post-cognition is amazing. You can see the exact crime scene the moment the body was first discovered. Were you born with this power?
My forte is no ordinary superpower. It is a highly refined technique heightened through training.
So you weren't able to use it in the beginning?
I could, but initially, it was just ordinary psychometry. Since I was young, I would often get sudden glimpses of the past, as if I was experiencing a flashback.
You said you could only do it at like a crime scene though, so did these happen at crime scenes?
After a while, touching people or objects resulted in visions flowing through my mind. I only learned it was a form of psychometry after growing older. In the WDO, simply having psychometry as a trainee grants you preferential treatment. But I was not satisfied. I believed I could use this ability more effectively as a detective. And through painstaking effort and training, I gained this ability in 3 days.
3 days?
As I told you earlier, this ability can only see when a corpse is first discovered. It can't be used from the culprit or victim's viewpoint. It is only when a third party first witnesses a crime scene.
Yeah, very convenient for the killer.
There are conditions for my post-cognition to activate. First, I must be standing at the crime scene. This condition is absolutely required.
Yeah.
I must also know the victim's name and face. That's why prior research is crucial.
Yeah, it's also the means to kill somebody using the death note.
Lastly, post-cognition is only effective in a 10-meter radius around the body. At this time, I can only see the crime scene and the victim. I can't see any living things that were at the scene.
So if someone was hiding in the room, you wouldn't be able to see them?
No. My ability isn't so good at detecting people.
Still, this is incredibly effective in investigating murder cases.
Absolutely.
Feel free to summon me whenever you need my help.
Cool.
Of course, I don't work for cheap.
Yeah, this hand holding is gonna cost me every time. I got it.
You're not gonna change your mind on that, I guess.
We're ending the investigation.
That should do it. There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition.
Yeah,
It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
I would imagine so. By word of mouth. Gosh, I'd be terrible at that. I'll tell you what.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Yuma district. I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there.
Now, let's not be too eager now. It's just they're just so excited for the hand holding. We just need to focus on the mission. Oh man, that is a very interesting way. We didn't do that with Poochie or Aphex though. It just kind of happened. But I guess that was just a demo.
The building we're heading to is accessed through Yuma district. Let's hurry there.
All right, let's do that. Solution keys. Gotta throw all the images through my head and it helps me piece it all together. Helps me remember it at least. Alright, that's what I was doing. Here we go. But this is really cool. So we/Shinigami has the ability to share fortes with other master detectives. That's very handy. Usually our main characters in a lot of video games and stories have that unique jack of all trades ability, and I like that. It's very handy. Let's get to it. Gosh, it is raining all the time and it will not stop. Dang. Well, phase through that guy. That is gotta suck. I don't remember talking to you. Which one do I choose? I wonder what she's thinking about. I think she's thinking about what to choose. Maybe she wants a pet jellyfish. Warm. Wasser. Warm. Wand balloon. Who's naming all these things? They're elements. Amaterasu Corporation. Okay. Interesting. Excuse me. Construction site. Okay. Sounds like somebody punched a peacekeeper at the clock tower. I wonder who that could have been. Dang, what an idiot. Right. An idiot. Yeah, why do you look so guilty, Master? I don't think we punched anybody. Pretty sure it was Halara, so.
Oh!
It seems like they're restoring the building.
I get it.
It rains 24/7. No wonder the place is a wreck. Gotta suck. Oh man, that's gotta be terrible. I'm sure water through the roof is a very, 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 very common problem. Terrible. And naturally, I love the rain. I love everything about the rain. The smell of it, running around in it, adventuring in it, but non-stop. Just goes to show, too much of anything you probably won't like. And is also bad for you. Fire hydrant.
Oh,
Fancy neighborhoods sure have a lot of amenities.
But
Is there any need for fire hydrants given the constant rain? Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Cool. What the heck? Who knows when something might explode? Better to be safe than soggy. It's safe than sorry. Actually? What do you gotta say? My house is so big, I just can't keep it clean. Should I hire another housekeeper? Another housekeeper? Rich people problems. Look at Mr. Moneybags. I wonder if I should haunt him. Huh? You can haunt people other than me? Cheating on me? Well, actually, he looks pretty excited about it.
I'll kill you!
You're such an idiot, Master. You're not going to stop me, like I would go haunt someone else. Yeah, you did look pretty excited about that. Let's go talk to everybody first and get some detective points. This is Montclair Street. As you can see, it's a high-class residential neighborhood. You appear to be quite poor. Your kind doesn't belong here. Thanks.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Come on!
What a jerk. I hope the serial killer goes after him next. Oh, let's not wish anything upon anybody. Seems like something's happened. My coworker just took off to investigate. You're not going? Even if I did, there's no point. Best just to leave everything to Amaterasu Corps.
Hey!
Master, I'd never forgive you if you became this boring. Okay. And you were the rich guy. Okay. What about you, miss? That person.
Say!
What's wrong, Master? Doesn't she seem a bit uneasy? Like she might fall over at any moment?
Come on!
I don't know, she looks pretty okay. You really can't help yourself when it comes to the ladies, can you? It isn't like that. Talk to the woman. Don't talk to the woman. Oh, I feel you, man. Just kidding. Talk to the woman. Excuse me, is something wrong? You seem upset. Huh? Who are you? I'm kinda a detective. In training. Detective. I see.
Well?
So, is something wrong? Well, actually, I've run away from home. And I'm at a loss about what to do next. Oh,
Let's solve this thing!
this smells like a case. Let's hear her out, Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. I should avoid getting involved, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I just left it alone.
Well?
Could you give me some more details? Well, I'm the daughter of a merchant who does business throughout Kanai Ward. Due to family circumstances, it was decided that I should have an arranged marriage. Dang, son. Thinking of what's best for my family, I should accept the proposal. But my suitor is an awful person. I heard it with my own ears. He said he was only using my father. Oh, dang, son. Huh? And why not talk to your father about it? There's nothing I can do without proof. Besides, my father is very keen on him. When I told my father I didn't want to get married, he yelled at me and said I shouldn't cause trouble.
I see.
So that's why you ran away from home.
Aw.
Ugh, how lame. Let's get out of here.
No.
We can't do that. Having to marry an evil man sounds terrible. It's the plot of a lot of Disney movies. And Pixar. Leaving home has given me much time to think. I want to try talking with my father. But if I went back now, I don't think we would have a civil conversation. I'm terribly sorry to ask, but could you take this letter to my father for me? I'll reward you for your trouble.
Say!
Does this chick think detectives are errand boys? Well, I'm the chief's errand boy. Might as well help out everybody. You can't just leave her like this. Running away or just being homeless has got to be the worst thing ever. Does not stop raining. You'd have to take refuge, but you'd probably get kicked out. Gosh, that's gotta suck. Well, we did see some homeless people, I believe. That's my master is simping over every woman he meets and making their wishes come true. It's not like that.
All right.
Okay, I'll help you. Thank you so much. My father should be in front of the Kanai station around now.
Hey!
Be a good idea to ask what he looks like, right? The station is a busy place after all.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. What exactly does your father look like? He should be wearing a suit, navy blue from head to toe. It's his favorite.
I see.
Thank you. Alrighty, let's get to it. Solution keys. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, he's not here. That's our main objective. We're gonna travel to Kanai Station, and we're gonna knock this out real quick. The faster, the better. Montclair. Music Forte. Innate talent for special powers like clairvoyance or mind reading are trained in the WDO. Develop supernatural investigating ability called Forensic Forte. Cool. Excellent. Good stuff. Howdy. I'll probably die before I see the world beyond these tracks. Living out your whole life confined to Kanai Ward is a lonely proposition, don't you think? I guess so. Of course you don't get it, Master. You came from the other side of the tracks. Right. Whoop, there's an invisible wall here. Impossible. Cannot do. Cannot do. But we can, oh my gosh. Yuma. You serious? Alright. Let's get back to it. Oh, I'm completely missing my objective too. Ain't that right? Oh. Main story objective. Is he underground maybe? Let's talk to this person right here. Hiya. What you gotta say? This is Kanai Station, but trains really don't come that often. It's like this all the time. Hardly anyone comes through here, and so it's real quiet. Since Kanai War has been isolated, no one's coming or going except for you, Master. I never imagined it would be like this. Right. The interior, of course. Music is bumping though. And of course we have time for all of this. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Oh, I see ya. I see the marker. Here's the guy.
Oh!
A completely navy blue suit. Could this be the merchant girl's father? Is the man with him the client's suitor? I bet he is. He even looks evil.
No.
We can't tell just from appearances. Anyway, let's try talking to him. Excuse me. Who are you? If you don't mind, we're in the middle of an important conversation. I have a letter for you from your daughter. What did you say? You know my daughter's whereabouts?
Well?
Silent. He knows. He already knows. Yes, but would you please read this letter first? You're not actually listening to this guy, are you, sir? I'll see for myself. This is without a doubt her handwriting. There must be some kind of mistake. I would never mistake my daughter's handwriting. I'm afraid that if what's written here is true, this marriage cannot be allowed to continue. Oh, yeah. Let's see how far he would get. He just walks off. Doesn't say a thing. Ugh, I almost got away with it, too. If it weren't for you meddling kids and your ghost, your Shinigami. She's not even trying to hide it. He sounds like some second-rate cartoon villain. Ah, that's that what they're going for, yeah. No point in playing pretend anymore. Scam's over the moment they start to doubt you. Later, chumps. Dang. Exited quickly. Hey, wait. There's no need to follow him. Thank you for delivering this letter.
No.
It was nothing. I'll try talking to my daughter. Allow me to properly thank you another day.
Yes.
Sure.
For now.
Let's go report to the client. Sweet. Job well done. Oh, are we teleporting there? Handy that. But if there were more people I needed to talk to, I can't do that. That's all right. Identification cards, church. So I hope you all are doing great. All doing very well.
And that's what happened.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I don't think you'll ever have to worry about their arranged marriage anymore. Really? That my father there actually believed me? I think I'll go home now. Thank you so much for everything. I hope it goes well.
Well,
We did our part. Who cares about what happens next?
No.
We're involved now, so I'd like for her to be happy. Oh, I just thought she had no face whatsoever. She's just like reaching for it. Oh, I get it. That must be the way of a simp. Why do you keep calling me that? It's the new word. Everybody uses it now. It's what the cool kids are saying nowadays. 100 detective points. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Anything else? Looking good. Cleared the board. So let's get to the reason why we're actually here.
There's a large mansion beyond the gate over there. I wonder if that's the second crime scene.
That's probably it. Let's go inside.
Got it. It looks like a water park. You see all the fun funnel slides. I want to go on all of them. Drat.
Closed, as expected.
Cool.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I need to check again. Oh, would you look at that? It's open.
Wait!
Barocking and entering. Let's do it.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
Yeah? You sure? If we're lucky.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
That's what I'm saying.
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion. He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated. The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Here we go.
The killings had another common factor, besides the locked room. The first person to find the body was always the same person.
Oh.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
Well, it's just weird for him to be at all the crime
What he
scenes.
said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the nailman and had access to the names of potential victims. It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
He's just weird.
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side.
Dang, son. This reminds me perfectly of like Luigi's Mansion. Even to the
There's
entrance.
little time. Let's head straight there.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master?
Don't get jealous.
You know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
No we're not.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Yeah, you're weird. Just gotta chill out there, Shinigami. Anything over there? I wanna check the door.
You know,
The doorknob is in rough shape. I guess it's because nobody's looking after the place anymore.
Anyway,
Isn't it because Halara smashed it? I guess we can't rule that out. Yep. It could have been tampered with, but now we'll never know.
say,
The owner's not around anymore, and there's a bunch of stuff just hanging around. Let's snatch one and sell it. I'm a detective, not a thief. Yep. Well, she's not getting mad at me, so I'm gonna investigate here. A sofa in a lobby. Who's it intended for?
well,
People? The guy? The person who was living here? Ali? Probably just a status symbol, right? Halara said that the person lived alone. Can't go up the stairs. Shame. We have 2 chairs, sofa.
feels
Random
like a
places.
jump scare's coming up.
Oh, you're over there. I missed it. Sorry, do it again. I missed it. My eyes were closed. Oh, yeah.
So this is the study where the crime took place.
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here, too.
Did you smash this as well? Just kidding.
There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that. Let's get to the hand holding. Are you sure? I felt a little uncomfortable last time, not gonna lie.
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
You're the one making it awkward. I didn't say anything. It's normal to me. I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out. Here we go. What to invest? I really just want to check this massive aquarium. This giant fish tank. Fish tank.
That's true.
There are fish in the tank. There are fish in the fish tank. How about that? Isn't that crazy? It doesn't seem like they've been cared for since the owner was killed. They're looking pretty bad. Inside the tank, some kind of secret passage.
Yeah.
Would be interesting. Doesn't appear to be related to the case. What? But how about now? Hold my hand.
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber.
Dang, son.
But the corpse will never wake up again.
So poetic, Yuma.
Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising. The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
Okay. So first one, we have a vent. The heck? That looks a bit weird over there. Check this out. There's a huge tank in here, but there aren't any fish inside. What in the world? Living things can't be seen. Oh, duh. Living things can't be seen through post-cognition. It doesn't have that ability. Right. Thanks for reminding me. How about this? Lamp.
Oh!
The lamp's light is pointing at the table. It probably wasn't turned on at the time. I don't see anything suspicious. It doesn't seem like the lamp is related to the case. Alrighty, how about this switch? He's a gamer. There's a switch for the projector on the desk. Looks like it was set to off when the corpse was found. Okay. I want to check these out. Alright. Whoa, hold up. Hold my hand again. Pull my finger. Thank you. Alright. The projector is installed in the center of the bookcase. It wasn't on when the corpse was found. You'll never reach it, Master. I'll check it out for you. Well, did you find anything unusual? Nope. Everything is extremely usual and unrelated to the case. Crazy. Well, can we check any of the dolls? I just keep disconnecting and reconnecting. Alright. Crazy. Corpse original location. I don't know why I feel like I should check the corpse's stuff last. It's right here. I mean, it seems like the climax of the discovery, of the investigation. Brain turned off for a second. Check this out. Marks on the corpse.
That's true.
This is where the first witness found the body. The bloodstains are still here. Considering the amount of blood, the victim was probably killed here, right?
It appears.
It seems very likely. Right. Now, back then... Dang, son. The victim's name. Yeah, they're all strangled and then pinned to the ground. Is that also part of the calling card? Why? Why? Corpse.
The victim was a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. his appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp.
Ah, you see, man, that's where you went wrong.
There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
I wonder how any of them feel.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
When the person's actually dead. But how do they feel?
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
Okay.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood. The nail wounds on the lower torso appeared to be bleeding sideways.
So he was like this when he got stabbed. He was laying down.
But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
So he was standing up when he got stabbed with the nails. Does their killer have a nail gun? I'm just wondering that. Just curious. That'd be pretty interesting if he was shot with a nail gun. I could see that being a lot easier. And if he was stabbed from the front, well, no. He also has the, he's also strangled.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
That must be it.
That's disturbing.
Gosh. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. Now we're gonna go for the neck. We're not gonna go for the neck. We're gonna investigate the neck.
The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
It reminds me of the string we saw with the dolls.
There are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
That's right. It gets me thinking about those two dolls and the way they were set up. Okay, I think we're done here. Alright, let go of me. It's standing all the way over there. She extends her arm like Luffy.
Let's check every nook and cranny.
Let's check the entrance. Let's go check Burger King. I'm starving. The door.
This is...
The door to the study. We left it open just in case. It's always good to be wary of sudden attacks. Never let your guard down. Right, got it.
I'll...
It's because of the teaching of yours truly. You're welcome, Master. Thanks, Shinigami. Vent.
There is a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through.
Right.
And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the fence, like something scraped against it.
Like a very thin piece of wire or string or something.
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
I'll take your word for it then.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
No, I'll take Halara's word for it.
I will do so for 10,000 Yen.
Will you cut that out?
You're charging me for it?
I jest.
Okay. Halara's got a sense of humor.
The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Call it detective insight.
Oh, it was just a hunch.
Yeah, the detective insight.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around.
If you can go through walls, it reminds me of a Death Note where Ryuk was able to... I don't want to spoil anything, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, I want to be able to use Shinigami to look for all sorts of stuff. It is cool that you can float around and see things since we're so short.
You should give me 10,000 Shien as a reward.
What are you gonna do with it? What would you do with it, Shinigami?
I'm getting a headache.
Same, bruh. Alrighty. Yeah. Oh, but we didn't check the past. Let's see.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist.
Alright.
The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key.
Alright.
The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
Spike Judesoft, I'm starting to get the feeling somebody's really, really, really into locked room mysteries.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Right? If that was the case, then you'd have to pry him off the floor.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
All right. Don't got any hands. Oh my gosh. It's a meme.
this?
It's a meme. It's a meme, Yuma. Ever heard of these?
Wait,
Just kidding.
not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
Oh, Halara, are you into memes? That's okay.
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his back.
Keys on the collar of that Poggers cat. Just kidding.
But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something the Peacekeepers fabricated?
There's a lot of stuff that could be planted either by the killer or by the peacekeepers.
The Peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
I just think we're bonding because we're holding hands a lot, Halara. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel the bond growing.
Was that a compliment?
Oh my gosh.
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Let's chill out.
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay.
Stick figures, huh? Just kidding. And what's with all this cheese everywhere?
But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery?
Yeah, that is pretty interesting.
Also,
The layout will be important later. Guarantee it.
what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
That's pretty kawaii, dude. What was that all about? Halara, care to explain? I'm sorry about the dude. I call everybody dude. If I call you dude, that means you've reached a higher friendship. It's actually a really, like, force of habit. Like, I used to do it when I was a kid, because I thought it was funny. Just like, dude, like, check it out. Dude, dude, dude. Now I, like, actually can't stop. So, a lot of my good friends I call dude. Marahuya. All right. And you know what? I'm actually running out of time for this episode and went a little over. But this is very interesting. I don't think we've really found a point of entry and exit. The vent might be, well, this vent above the door is too small. And I'm wondering about this fish tank here. It stands out quite a bit, but maybe that's not the case. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for joining me. This has been Master Detective Archives Rain Code, and I've been your guide, Big Brother 5000. I hope you guys are enjoying the mystery. I sure am. I love mysteries. So anytime that there is a game that comes out in the mystery genre, I'm all over that, man. I love me a good mystery, and some good conspiracy theories too. Some good stuff. But hey guys, thanks again for joining me, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.